Hey everyone, welcome to this video. So as a backstory, I filmed a Hobonichi haul featuring this guy, but unfortunately the lighting was really terrible, so I could not upload it. So instead I thought, instead of refilming it all, I decided I would do a walkthrough and setup and kind of just a talk through of how I plan to use each planner in their own videos. So I have one coming up for the weeks, which I use as a financial and health planner, and this is my cousin, which I'm planning to use as my main planner for school, because school is basically the main part of my life. But it's not just going to be school. Okay, I'll just get into it. So firstly, this is the cover that I'm using. It's the gray Tambourine cover, which I knew I wanted to get as soon as Hobonichi announced that this was one of their releases. I fell in love with it. I love how cozy it is. The colors are amazing. It's gray with this like mustard, dark mustard embroidery all around in this circular pattern, and it's just gorgeous and soft, and it reminds me of fall and just flannel and all that cozy stuff. So I really love it. And the only problem I can see happening with it is that it's quite sensitive, in the sense that like the strings, or like it would become kind of like clothy and also get dirty if it, like, I already got something on it over here. I don't think you can see it, but I plan to take care of it as much as I can, because obviously this was like a pretty big investment for me. But yeah, I'm really excited to be using it. I have used it for the first week, which I'll show you guys, and I am just so in love with it. So opening it right up, inside is this burnt orange leather, which, as you guys can see, so you have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 credit card slots, this kind of larger like slit slot here, and then just these two little areas here in which I just put some paper clips. You have a pocket back here. This is where you slip in the front of the Hobonichi, and then this is where you slip the back of the Hobonichi, and then back here you have this net pocket in which I just have some Hobonichi stencils, and then you have a pen loop, which I haven't actually tried using yet, and then back here you have a slot here, and because this is A5 size, you could just take a normal sheet of paper and fit it back here, and it would just fold in half, which I thought was perfect for school, for like handouts or syllabi. I thought it would just be absolutely perfect. But for now, in the pockets, I just have this thing that came with a Two Little Bees order that just says, "Start each day with a grateful heart," and I thought that was just a really nice reminder to have here. And then here I just have some stickers from Plan with Anna. It's her gold foiled stickers. I'm just gonna go through them really quickly. There's some coffee ones, bill dues, and plan. And I love these, and I have a coupon code for her shop, by the way, so check that out in the description box if you're interested. Then back here I have a Planner Society page flag set. And then I just have like the Hobonichi cards, the Mina Perhonen. That's who designed this Hobonichi cover, by the way. And then just that, I just have that back here. And then here I have some Studio Calico stickers, and these are really nice because they're transparent. And then just some other sticker samplers from different shops, like Fox and Cactus and Once More with Love. And then back here I have some more Studio Calico stickers, I think. Or wait, are these Studio Calico? I think so. And then these as well, which are really nice, again from Studio Calico, transparent. And then from Fox and Cactus I just have Monster Migraine stickers and some hijabi student planner stickers. I initially did not plan to have so many stickers in here, but somehow it just happened. And back here I actually have my entire Once More with Love stash. This is not realistic to keep in here because it's a huge stash and I can't close my planner with it, so I have to figure something else out for that. But for now, I'm going to keep that back there, and I'm not going to go through those because that's like a lot of sticker sheets. So opening it right up, I haven't written, I think, any personal information. You guys probably already know the format for the Hobonichi Cousin, but I'm just going to go through it quickly. You have the year on one page, 2016, 2018. Okay, and then we get to this layout here. I'm just going to zoom you guys in a smidge. So this is the like 3 months on a page. It's kind of bullet journal style, and you can write any important dates or birthdays, and then you have this section here for notes for that month. Now, I plan to use this as an index, so for example, on January 1st, whatever I have there, well, I think I'll explain this more once I talk about what I'm gonna do in the daily pages. So let me leave this for later. So firstly, the monthly pages, this is gonna be my main calendar, basically. Not just school events, but all events. So like we had a potluck, exams, paper dues, birthdays, weddings, Christmas Eve, just marking that down here. I don't plan to use many stickers in here, just use some washi down here from the Planner Society. And my first bookmark will be on my monthly view. So we're on the 31st right now, so I'm actually going to go ahead and just put this in the first. For January. For January, I just went ahead and used this gold glitter washi down here to mark off the days that aren't in the month. And then I just used some like cool hand lettering. I didn't want to use stickers because I don't want it to look chaotic. So Sherlock Party, because the premiere is coming out tomorrow. When my classes begin. Birthdays, I put like in this section. Okay, I hope that it's in focus. And birthdays I just put there, so like my birthday and other people's birthdays, and then just main events or forward planning I'm gonna go ahead and do here. And even if I end up having to cross things out, that's okay, because again, this is just my main planner that I want to look at and see if just so that I'm not like double booking things or yeah. And then over on the month here, I just have some monthly to-dos which I can check off. And that's just what I plan to do. And you have the months going on until July of 2017. Oh, this is the Avec, by the way, because I didn't want it to get too heavy in here. And I figured that I'd have a lot of things to put in the cover and it wouldn't zip if I had the normal Cousin, but it doesn't even zip now with the Avec because of the amount of stuff I have in here. So going on to the weekly. So this is my first week. This is this week. Again, I did not plan on using as many stickers as I did. Somehow it just happened. But for the future, I don't plan on doing that, especially because now I'm on break, so I actually have time to put in, not time, I have space to put in stickers, but I'm sure that once classes start next week, that won't be the case. So this was this week. I really, really, really love it. So the day starts at 6 a.m. and it goes until 12 a.m. the next day. 12 a.m. the next day? Yeah, 12 a.m. the next day. Which is just absolutely perfect for me. On school days, my day usually starts between 7:30 and 8:30 a.m. So that's just perfect for me. And it's perfect because I can just kind of extend this to-do list. Let me show you guys a blank week. So you have 3 bullets here. So if my day starts at like 7:30 or let's say 8, I can extend the to-do list down to here. So I'll have space to put in more to-dos. And this is going to be like my main planner section. So holding myself accountable for basically every hour of the day, which I think is really important as a student. And here I'll just have my to-dos for the week. And then down here I could use it for a bunch of things. So for this week I just used it to welcome 2017. But for the future, maybe it could be an extension of the to-do list, or maybe I'll just use it to put down some washi to give myself a color scheme to work off of. I'm kind of leaving that blank for myself, like just not like giving myself a specific thing to have this section for. It'll just be a fluid section that I can use depending on the week. If it's a busy week, I'll use it as an extended to-do list. If it's a more lax week, I can use it for deco, washi, whatever the case is, quotation, something inspirational, or just notes for the next week, whatever the case is. And yeah, I really, really love how this turned out. And I'm so excited to use it for the rest of the year. So that goes on until July 2nd, and then the new event starts. So then on this page, which is the turning the page to a new year, I haven't completed it, so my word for 2017 I've decided would be cultivate. And then I broke down each aspect of my life, so faith, career and school, family and friends, money, and mind, and then I've subdivided that into specific concrete goals to achieve. So for example, for money, I have one of my biggest goals, well, not one of my biggest goals, but one of the goals is to complete the 52-week savings challenge, which I have been trying to complete for the past, I think, 3 years, and I have been unable to do so because I'm a terrible, terrible spender. I have no self-control, and that's something I really want to work on for this year. So I have a couple of main goals for myself. For the other sections I haven't completed, but I've just started brainstorming, but I hope to finish that today. And maybe I'll do an updated setup, just because this isn't fully updated, obviously, because this page is blank. Here I just want to put an inspirational quote. I just haven't found one that really has resonated with me, and one that I want to last until, as in through 2017, like something that inspires me and makes me happy every time I look at it throughout the year. So I'm kind of putting a lot of pressure on this page, and I just haven't found the right quotation yet, but hopefully by the end of today I'll have something to put on this page. So that's what I'm doing with that. And then here is the daily pages, and obviously I haven't started it yet because it's the 31st and this starts tomorrow, but I'm gonna go ahead and talk about what exactly I plan to do here. But before I do that, this section here, I don't know what I'm gonna do for this, but I think I am just gonna use this as a remember this, as it says here. Just any kind of notes about the month, things I need to accomplish for school or anything else. And I don't plan to really make this look pretty, but I'm not really sure. Again, this page is also very fluid in the sense that it depends on the month what I'm gonna do here. Okay, so moving on to the daily pages. This is going to be a supplement to my study routine. So I'm gonna have like major notes about that particular subject that I'm studying. So whether it's a mind map, a diagram, a drawing, or just notes, I want to use this to help me solidify main concepts for the day. So for those of you who don't know, I am in medical school. So right now we're doing modules. So the last module we did before the break, for example, was renal, so, and the male genitourinary system. So for that, for example, I had like loose notes where I would make notes of main concepts or draw diagrams. So I wanted a book in which all of that was in one section. So for example, for the renal section, if I wanted, you know, a main concept drawn here, I could do that here, like on January 1st, and then index it over here. So I would write on January 1st, I would probably write renal and then colon what exactly about renal I did here. And again, it doesn't have to be pretty. I don't plan on making this pretty unless I have a lot of time that day. But just, I find that that really helps me learn, and I could look back on this before exams to really help me solidify that material better. And I hope that makes sense. And by the way, this index system, I did not come up with it. I'm not sure who did, but it is something that is quite popular with the Hobonichis, is using this year at a glance section as an index. So that's what I plan to use it for. But also, if I have, for example, if these days aren't, this weekly view isn't enough for me to make a to-do list, a study schedule, etc., I don't mind using like a part of this section or this section for that, but I still want to use most of it as notes for my studying. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I just also purchased this pencil board for this because I thought this color scheme went really well with this cover. So that's just going to go in my daily section. And that's pretty much it on how I plan to use my Hobonichi Cousin for the rest of 2017. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them down below and I'll get back to you guys as soon as possible. And if you guys want an update once school starts, maybe 2 weeks in, 3 weeks in, or a month in, maybe I'll do that and share with you guys exactly how it has been going for me and what works and what doesn't work. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for my Hobonichi weeks setup as my health and financial planner. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!